Welcome back, ladies and gents, to our show. That was Nabil with the stretchy ice cream. Pretty interesting concept, if you guys ask me, as I'm a big ice cream fan. So if you guys love them, do check out their store. But something that is super duper awesome that I love as well. Our next guest used to be a flight attendant, and then she worked in the media a little bit. She worked in TV a little bit. We found out we had an interesting connection through friends, and I personally actually ordered her platter. So ladies and gents, if you guys are a big fan of, the cheese platter concept, now that you guys are doing a lot of celebration, a lot of you guys are celebrating virtually, this could also be a gift that you guys can send to your friends and family. As they say in Malaysia, food is king, okay? Malaysia ni kenal dengan makanan gitu. In Malay lah people say. So without further ado, I would like to invite Miss Andrea from AWSM Platters. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm just happy the fact that we have food in our studio because it's been a while since we had food in the studio.
A very long time. And you actually posted a throwback as well to last year's cheese.
Apparently,
right?
again, the producers are naming me the cheese master of the group. So thank you so much for that. And today we're going to be sampling. Or should I say, tasting all of this great delicacies that has been brought by Andrea down here. Hence why we're a bit of a, doctor-ish kind of thing.
Exactly.
Hence why we are following all the proper SOPs, making sure that we take care of ourselves in regards of safety as well as health as well.
Exactly.
So, okay, don't play. But back to the matter at hand. We have Andrea. Andrea, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
All right.
Yes,
so
something that's actually interesting, we want to point out before we begin anything. If you guys follow her on her Instagram, you will notice that her branding name is AWSM. As
awesome,
you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see in the platter, we have a couple of utensils here, so we can't lift it up. But it stands for your full name as well, right?
Yeah.
Andrea Wong Sue May.
Yes.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's actually the initial. AWSM comes from the initial. My parents named my brother and I. My mom's name starts with A, and my dad's name is WSM.
All right.
So they thought it would be cool to combine their names to give names to my brother and I. But last time, acronyms were not a very big thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So they didn't really plan it. So it was such a coincidence. So when I was in primary school, we like to play acronyms, and I realized, oh wow, it spells awesome. And I told myself, okay, when I grow up, I want to do something with that name. So my brother and I share the same initials, and hence why it's called AWSM Platters.
Yeah, it's in the name, hence why it's definitely awesome. And just give us a little bit of background, because again, as what Zoe has given you a glorious introduction, being in the aviation industry before, and then went into media, and now with cheese. Why cheese?
I actually still am in the aviation industry.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I still am. I was in the TV before. And I actually, I like when I travel, I usually buy a lot of cheese and stuff like that. And I bring back for my friends for parties immediately, like after I come back from flight. They'll be like, okay, let's plan a party right after your flight. Before COVID, of course.
Okay.
And then I'll bring the freshest ingredients back, and we'll just throw a party together, and then we'll eat. So this business actually started overnight, and it just started this year actually.
Wow, okay.
One of my very good friends, because I used to make and give people as gifts.
Yeah.
Then she's like, oh, I want to buy it for my boss. Can you make one and sell to me? So I thought, you know what? Okay, so overnight I made up a menu, and it started off, and it's lasting till now.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful.
COVID baby as well.
Yes.
This is your COVID baby.
Yeah, it is a COVID baby.
It's so bad when you say it's like COVID baby, but it is true. I mean, a lot of miraculous, or should I say, a lot of ingenious inventions actually came about when we were under the lockdown, and this is definitely that one of you. And as you can see from the slides that we've shown earlier, the arrays of products, or should I say, the platters that you have up here now. You have brought us a few down here, so maybe we can, have a look
through the platters
and share with us what these are specifically.
Okay, today I'll be letting you try. This is our large platter. We have different sizes. This is the medium, the small, and the petite. So you get to try the large one.
Okay.
And inside the large one, you actually have we've got a brie, we've got a truffle gouda, and
You can hand this to the camera a little bit.
yeah.
No,
So-
I'll hold it, and then you can explain it.
Yeah, so this is the truffle gouda. It's actually an award-winning truffle gouda from Henry Willig. I personally carried it back from Amsterdam. And as well as the smoked cheese with jalapeno.
Oh my goodness. I love let me just say, I purposely didn't have breakfast this morning just to try this awesome platter. Again, if you guys have Googled throughout this entire COVID, what should I get for my friends and family? Definitely awesome platter will be in that list, and I am so happy. It smells super duper amazing.
Yes.
So besides the cheese, what other condiments or other fruits that complements the cheese as well?
So usually we always have some crackers. So here we have 3 different types. A plain one, some with some pepper and with herbs. So the herb one is quite popular among my customers. They always ask me to include that.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll always, there's some sauces. So today I paired it with honey and jam because honey really goes well with the Gouda.
Yeah.
As well as I did a collaboration with Dew Bangsa.
Ah.
Yeah, so these are the sourdough croissants from them.
Ah,
And as
nice.
well
Wow.
as these fruits from this iFruit store that also like a new collaboration that they have been giving. And other than that, we always have some meat, charcuterie to pair well. So these are smoked turkey breast
Ooh.
and some dried fruits, fresh fruits, dried apricots, some nuts, pretzels, and some sweet stuff. Sometimes, not many people in the platter, they like to eat so much of the cheese. So,
I mean, granted, with the current SOPs in place with COVID-19 and whatnot, I'm like refraining myself from actually jumping into the middle here because it looks so delicious. But one thing I want to ask you, Andrea, because this is Malaysia. At the end of the day, we're used to our nasi kandar, we're used to our kari pak, we're used to our lepak pisang and whatnot. Bringing this kind of delicacies down to the Malaysian public, it's a bit of a huge gamble, isn't it? Or have you actually done a bit of a research in regards of how people would embrace this kind of food down here in Malaysia?
when I first started, I really did not think much about it. I just winged it and
Nice.
there it was. But as I continued on, I realized that it's actually quite a big thing here.
Yeah.
There's so many different types of cheese platters. So it's getting competitive
for you,
actually,
right?
in the market right now.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so I think we can delve into how to eat a proper cheese platter. As MEOR said, we're very used to our mamak lepak sessions. Most of our Malaysian, friends, we go to a mamak to eat. We have nasi kandar. We will line up for so many different food. But this is something that you would definitely eat at home, at probably like a small gathering, a small party, if you guys want to have like a Sunday brunch. So we start with the cheese.
All right. So there's an art to it, I guess, of how Andrea is trying to, serve up this cheese together with, the things that she has over here. So I'm going to leave it to the expert, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be the lucky one who's going to be able to taste it. So
Taste
you
it.
want some, is it?
Definitely. I actually, normally you would eat a cheese platter, you have the cracker, cheese on top.
Yeah.
If you want to add some fruits, you add some fruits.
Okay.
If you want to add your meat, you can add your meat. It really depends on a person's preference, right, Andrea?
Yes.
And from what you have done so far, like you said earlier this year, you started this business, the Awesome Platter. What has been the favorite amongst all of your platters that you
Customers,
have?
Favorite?
I mean, like from your customer's point of view.
Okay.
Bestseller.
Actually, all my platters are customizable.
Oh.
So I actually have a menu and they can pick from the size. Like if you take a small box, you can pick 2 cheeses. So there's an array of different cheese that you can pick from. Yeah. So I'll usually recommend at least you pick 1 soft and 1 semi-hard.
Okay.
Yeah. So there'll be a difference in texture and also
So what type
Taste
of
as well,
cheese
right?
is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty hard, isn't it, to cut while you talk?
Yeah.
I totally understand. I understand. How
Okay.
about I can cut and then MEOR can continue on. That way it look like customer lah,
Okay.
Customer at home.
Yep.
Okay, cut already.
So this is the brie.
Do you do that?
Yeah, but actually you can put some meat on top first, on
Okay.
top of it.
Wow, there's actually a lot of things that can be put up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be definitely a mouthful. Zoe can't
Yeah.
resist herself. Look at that.
No, I can't.
You're definitely into it right now.
No, this is for you, MEOR.
All right, so you're gonna let me have the first.
I'm gonna
taste.
have you let
Alright.
you have because
Alright.
again,
Okay.
this
Do
is.
you want to drizzle some honey?
Ooh,
Say again, sorry.
drizzle some honey.
Drizzle some honey.
Yeah.
There you go. Drizzle me some honey. Make it sweet. All right. So, and
There we
how
have
do you
it.
eat it? Do you just like?
Yeah.
Ooh, look
Voila,
at that.
with one go.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
So it's like an amuse bouche kind of thing. So you just wallop everything lah. Okay.
There we go, there we go.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay.
Let's see this is MEOR's first ever meal. Give us that reaction. Aren't you glad?
Yeah. Wow, that's actually the honey, the sweetness of the honey actually complements the cheese. So, oh my God, my mouth is full right now. All right.
Very, very interesting. So for you, Andrea, while you eat, Andrea, I actually want to ask you, what are some of your favorite food combinations? Because obviously you don't simply eat this with just the platter. In terms of your preferred drink pairing with your platter, what is your preference?
Well, actually, cheese goes very well with wine, as you know, or champagne. But try not to drink so much. So
Definitely don't. Those of you who drink.
Some actually, they use it a lot for high tea now. So certain teas are actually quite complementary to the cheese platters. And even like sparkling drinks, like even sparkling honey. It pairs, it pairs quite well.
Sparkling honey.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Didn't know such thing exists.
Exactly. So from your travel, like you said earlier on, that some of the cheeses you brought is cheeses from different countries, right?
Yes.
So which country is your favorite country to travel to get your cheese specifically?
Must be France, right? I don't know. I'm being very generic here.
Currently, the airline I work with do not fly to France. We used to. Yeah. But recently, as you know, Gouda originates from Holland. So I was very fortunate to go there amidst being in the time like this in COVID. So I just went there recently. And also when my friends go, so they really helped me carry the many kgs of cheese back. So shout out, thank you, Elvin.
Alvin, shout out to you.
Thank you, Elvin.
Yeah, he just brought it back last week, like 20 over kilos in his luggage for me.
Wow.
Wow.
Cheese alone, 20 kilo, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my unique part of the cheese because I bring in something that you can't really get here.
In Malaysia, right?
Yeah, so actually all these Gouda, over there when I went, it's pronounced Gouda.
Gouda.
Yeah, when I go to the store, I say I'm looking for Gouda. It's like a bit malu lah because they're like, oh, you want Gouda? Okay, Gouda.
Yeah.
So
it is the slang and then the country that you're in. But one thing that I do want to ask as well, I mean, on behalf of our fellow viewers who are watching us right now, yes, you said that all of your platters are customizable to their need. So how would the process go then? Should they want to place an order in getting this huge, lovely platters from you?
So basically, there's a menu. When they approach me and stuff, said I'll send them a link to the menu, and from the menu there's the different size and the different quantity of cheese and the types of cheese you can choose.
Alright.
As you can see, this is the medium platter. So we have 3 types of cheese here. There's the camembert, there's the regular Gouda, and this is a cream cheese. It's a sweet chili cream cheese.
Wow.
So it's 3 types of cheese. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. It looks super amazing as well on camera, right? For our newbies out there who just want to try out the cheese platter, MEOR, maybe after this you want to start ordering for yourself.
Oh, don't give me ideas, Zoe. Don't give me ideas.
What are your recommended cheeses or the basic cheese that people should try?
For a newcomer, for somebody who has not really indulged this before.
I would say go for a Brie or a camembert, which is a soft cheese with this mold ripened bloomy rind family cheese. This will give you the softness of the cheese, and also you can go for either cheddar. As you can see, the cheddar cubes. This one is red cheddar, and that's the mild cheddar. So if you want to start first, you can go with that little cheddar cubes.
Right.
So it's a bit mild, or the Gouda. Gouda is a bit sweeter. So the longer it ripens, the sweeter it gets.
Yeah. I think I totally agree with you. I think cheddar is something definitely everyone is very familiar with the taste. We have it on our pizzas, on our pastas even. Some of you guys are experimental. And I'm definitely a big fan of like the Gouda.
Yeah.
Gouda, as you pronounce it, Gouda, Gouda, tomato. As long as you guys know what it is to eat.
So if you guys are having trouble to actually have a look at the cheese, please make sure do follow Andrea on her Facebook as well as Instagram, because all of the pictures are there. Again, the pictures doesn't do justice because it does look awesome in real life.
Exactly.
And this
Even
is definitely
smells awesome.
I'm taking this definitely. We are running out of time right now. I'm definitely taking this back. Thank you so much, Andrea. I'm
Thank
leaving
you.
now.
So last question before we go. How
Yep.
can our audiences follow you, and how can they order
exactly.
any of your platter?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so you can just look for Awesome Platters. It's spelled AWSM Platters, and then just hit me a message, and I will get back to you.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
thank you
You
so
will
much
get a
again.
reply definitely from Awesome Platters.